You already know who is this. I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. Welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel. Y'all know beside the updates, beside the news, I also like to bring topics that I can give my humble opinion about. And in this case, we're going to speak about Cali, Colombia, which is an amazing and fun city that a lot of foreigners, a lot of brothers, they've been missing out. So let's speak about this and let's jump in this new video. Cali, Colombia is a beautiful and a nice destination that a lot of foreigners they be missing out for real. I didn't know how Cali, Colombia was. I didn't know how amazing it was until last year. I've been in Cali, Colombia twice. The first time I was with my girlfriend over there, we really didn't do that much. We were just at the Airbnb, chilling out because we were doing a lot of things. We were just really busy. But the second time, that was last year, I got invited by Keno, my brother from Black Men Travels. He invited me over there with another three brothers, and we have a great and amazing time over there, fellas. Let me tell you how Cali is, and let me tell you how I fell in love with Cali, Colombia, because even it's in my home country, it's in Colombia. I never was able to travel over there like I did, like I've been doing in the last few years, and probably, God willing, I'm gonna be over there this year because Cali is really, I fell in love with Cali, Colombia, fellas. Everything started last year when I received the message from my brother, my homeboy Kendall. He invited me to Cali, Colombia, and then he was like, "Man, you really will like it over there." Because the first time, honestly, fellas, I didn't really like it because, like I said, we were busy. And we didn't go to a lot of places, the food, I barely like it. So I didn't discover Cali, how I wanted because, like I said, of course, I was busy. But last year when Canal invited me over there from August 15 till the 20, so, I jumped in a plane, I was just focused, on getting over there and having a great time. And this was what we did. So one of the brothers, he sent a driver to pick me up from the airport, and I met up with the brother. We were expecting Canal and another brother that was, they were joining us. Well, I was joining them because they invited me, but we were waiting on them to go to the airport, pick them up, and then get some things, for the Airbnb, all of that. So long story short, we pick up the brothers and we went to the market. We pick up with some groceries, some liquors, and then we head back to the house. Mind you, so in for August 15 from the 20, they make in Cali, Colombia a festival named Petronio Alvarez Festival. So this Petronio Alvarez is a really good and amazing festival, fellas. And let me tell you guys why. So Petronio Alvarez is a festival that they make in honor to the Black people in Colombia. The Black people from the Pacific coast of Colombia, because Cali is the city, is like the capital of the Black people in Colombia. There's Black people everywhere you go in Colombia, but Cali is way different. Last year, when I was reading like Cali, Colombia, besides I think it was Salvador Bahia or Rio de Janeiro or something, a city in Brazil that has the largest population of Black people outside of Africa, and then the second one, and then the third one was Cali, Colombia. That's what they say. I'm not sure about that, but what I'm sure about is like I saw a lot of Black people. I saw so many Black people in one place together. So Petronio is like I say, festival that they honor the Black people. And then when you go over there, you will see Black people. Honestly, I was kind of like in shock because me being Colombia and didn't know about that festival and didn't know like about how many Black people were there. I was just in shock. So we got there, on the line. And all what they show over there is like how Black people from the Pacific coast dress, how they cook, the type of haircut that they like. They make a special ron, they make typical ron. They have something called biche. Biche is like a local rum over there that is really, really super strong. So like I say, all what they do, around that festival is support the black community over there. And like I say, I was in shock because I never seen so many black people together until I went to Cali, Colombia, until I went to the Petronio Alvarez festival. So they hire like, black artists, all of that. Like I say, it's all about black people. It's all about, like the black community over there, fellas. But besides that, like I feel like the people in Cali, Colombia, they were really great. They were really awesome. They were amazing because a lot of people in Cartagena, in Medellin, like when they, I'm talking about for tourists. I'm not speaking of tourists. You know what I mean? When they hang out, when they make friends, when they're trying to become your friends in Cartagena, in Medellin, majority of people, if you are a foreigner, if you are from America, they're always trying to get benefits from you. And the ones that like being hanging out, being around locals, they know that what I'm talking about, that's a reality. But in Cali, I never felt like that. We hang out with a lot of friends over there, and we were just, well, we're just giving them money for taxes, stuff like that. But it was nothing really crazy. We was just friend hanging out, having a great time. And like I say, like Cali is a really hiding gem. And some people they might feel some type of way because I'm speaking about Cali, but because I guess they want this Cali from themselves, they want to own Colombia just from themselves. Don't feel like that, don't feel like they're gonna ruin the city, that they're gonna damage the city, because Cali is just a different by different city. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't think like a lot of brothers, somebody can really ruin Cali, because Cali will ruin you first. And let me tell you why. Back then, Cali, Colombia was a really dangerous city. Also, they used to have the Cali cartels over there. And then when they took down the Cali cartels, the Orejuela brothers, another cartel in Cali came out. And this kind of like put Cali on the red flag that a lot of people, they didn't want to go there because, Cali was dangerous and stuff like that. Even in 2019, Cali was like one of the most dangerous city in the continent. So a lot of people, got it twisted like, if I go over there, what's gonna happen to me? Cali is a lot of braids and stuff like that, and many other things, fellas. But when you go over there, you will feel like it's different. It's a magic place. Honestly, there is no like a lot of stuff to do like in Cartagena and Medellin, because like of course I say you're ready and you guys know this already. Cartagena and Medellin are at the top destinations in Colombia, and Cali still is not at that point that Cali can compete with Cartagena and Medellin, because they all, they are different cities and they all give you different things. But Cali, at some point, I think Cali is gonna get like, it's gonna get really big in tourism. Now it's just growing up step by step, and this is a good thing because now things are not really pricey like they could be. They can become pricey like in Cartagena and Medellin, because everywhere where tourists go is gonna get pricey. Medellin back then, like when no tourists were going to over there, where visiting Medellin, price weren't that crazy like they are now. You barely can eat in Medellin. You barely can pay rent in Medellin now, because even in the hoods, they are making Airbnb over there. And I don't blame them. At the end of the day, they're just trying to make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like I say, if you want to see a different way, different vibes, receive a different vibes, see something different, for some fellas, you gotta check out Cali, Colombia, because it won't disappoint you. Maybe it can disappoint you because maybe you are used to Gerard's Park, the Cloud Tower, and you're trying to see something different. But Cali is a very laid back city. People, they just like chilling now. You see like they are not like rushing. Like in Cartagena, everybody is trying to rush for money, for things. They just trying to like, they show you like they want something from you right away. Cali ain't like that. It's way, way, way different. And like I say, it won't disappoint you if you know how to move over there. When I was there the last time, I went to the Parque Gato. It's like the cat park. That's one of the tourist attraction over there. Besides that, there is another. It's a lot of church over there in Cali, and there is something like it's called Cristo Rey. It's like the Christ, the Jesus Christ statue that they have in Rio de Janeiro. It's kind of like the same in Cali, but it's named Cristo Rey. Like I say, don't expect Cali to be like Cartagena and Medellin, because Cali is just like a little baby that is growing up. And like if you down for something different, if you trying to get out, the same comfort zone, get out from the clock tower mindset and the packageras mindset, Cali, Colombia is gonna be the place for you, on my opinion. There is a lot of black people over there. It doesn't mean that white people are welcome over there, because they have a lot of white people in Cali too. Caleños, a lot of them they're white, black. It's kind of like divided. But like I say, it's a different and a totally environment over there. Don't be afraid of going over there. You just gotta find the right plot, the right connection, and you're gonna be safe over there. As your first time, I won't recommend you to go in Cali if it's your first time in Colombia, because Cali is, like I say, it's way different. On my opinion, like I say, on my opinion, and probably some people gonna feel some type of way about this, but on my opinion, Medellin and Cartagena are the safest place for foreigners in Colombia. Let me tell you the reason why, and it's because like they both are tourist place, and they trying to protect the tourists as much as they can. But sometimes, some of the case, the tourists, they don't protect themselves, but they want the city to protect them. I don't know how they can do that, but that's a reality. And a lot of brothers, they know that I'm speaking the facts. That's a reality. So if it's your first time, I recommend you first, to either visit Cartagena and Medellin, or Medellin. And then whenever you feel ready, just go to Cali, Colombia. Like I say, it's going to be different, and you need to be ready for everything I'm telling you guys, because the vibe over there is way different. If you think like Cali, could be like Cartagena and Medellin, like Parquilleras and the Clock Tower, will be really, really different. Because honestly, my opinion, I never seen in Cali, the days that I was over there, I never saw like a place like the Clock Tower and like Parquilleras in Cali, because Cali ain't like that. Maybe I know for sure, they had like working girls over there, but like I say, I didn't see them. I never saw them, where I was. And we went to a lot of crazy places. Meaning like we went to some hoods, but they good hoods, like we were trying to just hook up with some guys that was over there. We went to a lot of salsa places, because Cali is the capital of the salsa in Colombia. Also, if you're trying to dance salsa, if you're trying to learn how to dance, if you're down for all of that, Cali will give you all of this, fellas. But yeah, man, like I just trying to, for the longest, I was trying to do this video, but just, my head was focused on doing a lot of other videos and stuff like that. But I just always want to talk about how nice was my experience in Cali, Colombia. And it was so cheap. Like, it was like very affordable. Even me, coming from Cartagena, where everything is expensive, 5-minute rides, you gotta pay 10 pesos. Cali, Colombia, I went to one of my friends. He went on a date with a girl, and then I forgot my phone on her car, because she was driving us around, by the way. So he told me like, hey, we gotta go there, and pick it up your phone, because my phone was over there. And by that time I had like 2 phones on me, but I was like needing that one for sure, because that one was like really important for me. But let me show you, I went to from the Airbnb that we were staying to the place that he was gonna meet up with the girl. It was like 1 hour on the road. 1 hour on the road. So to go there, he just Uber, and then on the way back, I just gotta use a taxi, because my phone was dead. Phone was completely dead. So I was there, and then I was going to the Hooters bar, because they got a Hooters bar also in Cali, Colombia. And then it was like, fellas, like 40 minutes in the road. And then when I got out from the taxi, I was like, this is gonna be like at least 120 pesos, because that's the price that we give in Cartagena. And then I asked the driver, like, hey, how much is it? He said, oh, it's only 29 pesos. I was like, this is really cheap. Like that was considered cheap to me. You know what I mean? So guys, honestly, man, if you trying to see a different vibe, get a different view, get a different point of Colombia, just check out, man. Just check out Cali, Colombia, because it won't really disappoint you. It's really nice and amazing place. It's is awesome, And also, the Petronio Festival this year, I think it's gonna be from the 12th of August until the 18th of August. So make sure if you going over there, God willing, if everything is good, God willing, I'm gonna head that way too. So let me know. We can link up over there, God willing, and we can have a great and amazing time over there, fellas. So that's was all I want to talk about this beautiful and amazing city. And see you next time, fellas, on the next video. This was Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom, boom.